16, camisa 9, deixando o campo para a entrada.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Camisa 11, camisa 18.
Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He'll try from distance. He lifts the roof. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is real chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played out wide, and it's Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Los Angeles couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's got away. Now, can he beat his man? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard aims beyond the defence. Cross needs to be good.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard. Lookman. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's Dembele! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! On the ball, and another try! And no mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. And a shot! And that's a tidy finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pele is in a really good position out wide. He won't be happy with that one. Sneijder! Oh, terrific save. Corner number 2 then. Carvajal plays it short. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Sneijder with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance. Sneijder! Corner number 3 coming up. Carvajal with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely feet. That is good strength. Oh, look at the space here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Xabi Alonso goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, he's seen through all of that. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. Pele. Xabi Alonso. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponent. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Well, when I look at a team sheet, Peter, I pick out the leaders, and the leader on this team sheet for me is El Leon.
Oh yeah, the Lion, Rafa Marquez, a genuinely fearsome defender.
And a very nimble-footed player too. I mean, he can pass a ball properly.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pinches it off him. And it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chips it through. That has been cut short. Yaya Toure engages and forces him off the ball. Plays it through. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! Seedorf is there, and he can get that clear. Schneider. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Yaya Toure. Lovely feet. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Zanetti. And this is Yaya Toure. He's had it taken off him. Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thinks about the shot. Toure has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Roberto Carlos. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance here to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Great pressure, plenty of it. And this is Dembele. Schneider.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Distributed tidily. And here's Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Takes a shot! That's another chance! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Sneijder. Cristiano Ronaldo! Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Dembele. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lahm.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Sneijder. That ball looks a good one. Araujo. And Zanetti. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread to the right. And he was quick to react.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sneijder. Probing pass. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. The second period is on the way.
Los Angeles definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Dembele. That is great defending, so alert.
Los Angeles are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cleared without hesitation. And they're on him in a flash. Played towards the other side.
Los Angeles are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
It's loose, and pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Now there's a chance to shoot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard.
Just about up to the hour now.
Dembele.
That's an
Coming
excellent
on the
interception.
field. Number
Now it's
21,
Pele. Pele running with the
Number
ball.
11,
Lovely
Mbappe.
pass, but can he get there?
Substitutions taking place.
Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba. Araujo. Vieira. Araujo, who does have an assist to his name. Saliba. Oh, terrible pass. And he whips in a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro robs him of possession. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Makaleli proves too strong. Shoots! And that's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Now some movement on the bench,
Coming
and
on
we
the
are going to
field
see a
is
change.
Number 14.
Milan cut their
Gattuso.
deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
What's going wide left?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gattuso, passing is crisp and sharp. Paris ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. It's a promising position. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And they've got rid. That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. Now Gattuso. Araujo. Yaya Toure. Gattuso. Knocks it into space. He's found space here. Makalele demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Los Angeles nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Zanetti. Number 17, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 27, Silvestre. Number 20, Rijkaard.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. I think we're just about done here. Can he get it through? Now it's Pelé. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
4 added minutes has been
Pelé
indicated.
scooting forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Come backwards here.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Rijkaard. Gattuso. Now it's Yaya Toure.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Vieira. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Only allowed in areas shown on this map.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.